The beauty of Greater Than Beauty skincare products is we have a 3-step line. This can stand alone. It can also be implemented into your skincare routine that you have now and other skincare products that you like. Let's go through a daytime routine. In the fall, as it gets a little bit cooler, the temperature's dropping, it might get a little more windy, our skin might be a little more sensitive. So I would recommend for a fall protocol, you might want to just use warm water in the morning. Just, get the sleep out of your eyes, kind of wake your face up, but might not need to do as deep of a cleansing as you would in the summer. Step 2, in the summer, if you have oily or more acneic skin, could be a toner or an essence to help balance oil production. But then as we go into fall, you might want to consider doing that every other day or just not quite as frequent, or maybe just omitting that step altogether and going right into your clean slate serum. The next step would be the See Me moisturizer. And I feel that carries from summer to fall. Just use your See Me moisturizer all year round. And then finally, we want to always, no matter if it's spring, summer, fall, winter, whenever, is follow up with a sunscreen. And when we apply the sunscreen, we want to make sure to use the rule of 2 fingers, applying 2 lines on our fingers, and that amount is enough to cover our face, maybe our neck and ears.
So that's the daytime fall protocol. So what do you recommend for a nighttime fall protocol?
Step 1, always going to be cleansing. Cleansing is so important. It is the key step at night. If you're not going to do anything else, cleanse your face. Get the day off. Get your makeup off. So when you lay on that pillow, you are laying on clean face, on a clean pillowcase, and giving your skin the best chance to rest and rejuvenate. Step number 2, you're going to use your active ingredient second, whether that be clean slate serum, your doctor prescribed ingredients for
anything to address like a certain condition, right?
Yes.
Like any type of treatment.
Yes, exactly. If you have acneic skin, this is when you would want to use whatever is addressing those concerns. Then you're going to go in with your clean slate serum. The next step after your clean slate serum is going to be your moisturizer. We recommend See Me moisturizer, but if you are in a drier climate and have a beautiful lipid-based ceramide cream that you want to use in conjunction with, then this is the step you would do it. And then finally, if you live in a super dry climate and your skin just feels parched, face oils. Face oils, I believe, are always your last step because you're gonna lock in all those beautiful ingredients at the end with a nice face oil.
Yeah, I like the way thinking about it like in layers, right? And the face oil would be last to really seal everything in.
And that's another rule of thumb too, Brenda, you bring up a good point, is I like to think of thinner products going on first and then going toward your thicker products. So if you think about it, you're cleansing your skin, that's all washing off, right? Then you're gonna use your toner, which is like a water almost, really thin. Then you're gonna use your lightweight serums, right? Or your doctor prescribed things in a very thin layer. Then you're gonna build, and then you're gonna seal it all in with the oil. And then just to circle back to the daytime too, you're gonna put your sunscreen on last. Unless you use makeup, then you can put your makeup on top of that, especially if you're using a clear sunscreen.
Which is a perfect segue. Rosemary is wondering, sunscreen before makeup or makeup before sunscreen? What would you say?
That's a really good question. I would say always sunscreen before makeup. Now, I know that some sunscreens are tinted, but we don't apply enough of those tinted sunscreens for them to have the sunscreen protecting us from the sun, like if you were to put on a clear sunscreen. If you were to put on a mineral-based tinted sunscreen, 2 fingers worth, you would look like you were wearing like a mask. It's just too thick. So I always say, put on your sunscreen first and then put your makeup on top.
And Jen was wondering, how long should I wait in between applying products? I guess like when you're layering, I think that's
sure. Yeah. Thanks, Jen. We are interpreting that you mean, should you wait a few minutes or a few moments between applying like your serum and your moisturizer? So what I'll do is I'll get out of the shower, I'll apply clean slate serum, and then I'll moisturize, like do my body, and then I'll apply my moisturizer to my face. So I give it, about a minute in between. Like if you don't have time, just apply it like you would normally. But yes, in a perfect world, if you can wait a few moments for that product to absorb, that would be ideal.
Which brings us to question 3 from Phil, which is masks in scrubs with a question mark. Masks in scrubs.
I'm so glad that you asked that. I'm assuming that you mean, where do masks and scrubs fit into your protocol? So masks and scrubs are going to come in a couple of times a week. I prefer to do them at night because your skin is fresh and clean from your cleanse that you're definitely going to do every night. And your skin sole purpose at night, we said this earlier, is to rest and rebuild. So we want to give your skin the best active ingredients, do all the things at night to let that happen. First, you're going to cleanse your skin with your cleanser. Then apply your scrub. You don't have to be too hard. You can kind of go gently with the scrub. Then you're just going to rinse it off. Same with the mask. You're going to apply it, leave it on however long the instructions tell you to leave it on, and then you're going to rinse that off and then continue with the rest of your nighttime protocol.
And speaking of masks, happy to share our newest product, which is our Rehydrate Eye Mask. These are made with green tea, niacinamide, aka vitamin B. Also, we have hyaluronic acid, which the body naturally produces like collagen, but as we get older, you produce less hyaluronic acid. And hyaluronic acid, the reason why it's so important is because it draws moisture to the surface of your skin 1,000 times its weight. So it really makes the skin plump and look really hydrated. You put them on, they're clear, and then you wear them for about 10 to 15 minutes. I know you like to wear them longer.
I do.
We went for a walk this morning and she had them on right underneath her sunglasses. These you can actually use more often too, because you can use these in the day or the night, but always, like Leona said, after cleansing your skin, you're going to do your eye masks.
So that's all we have for you today. Thank you for joining us, and we hope to bring you more of these as the months progress.